What inspires you?
The root cause is just that what I love doing hair. So it's just my passion.
What is the biggest trend in the haircut and beauty?
The biggest
Trend, yeah.
and so young people always like to leave their hair.
If people see you, how can they describe you?
You have to be professional and you have to be confident of what you do.
Like, what will you tell your people who will watch this? How long did you take to do that, to finish your whole head?
I started my hair. I started my hair at 10 p.m. And I finished my hair at.
All right, guys. So I have Christelle in the studio today. So I'm gonna be asking Christelle a few questions. We get to understand her business, what she does, and how long and what inspired her to start this business. So it's gonna be a very interesting one to see what's going on. So Christelle, how are you?
I'm good.
It's gonna be like, where can I start? Like, tell us a little bit about you and the business.
Okay. So my name is Christelle, and I'm Congolese.
You speak Lingala, right?
I do. So I speak Lingala, I speak French, English, and Pidgin. So I was raised in Nigeria, and after that I moved to Australia.
Okay.
So I was doing hair since I was 10.
Okay.
Yeah, just at home, helping people. I love hair and all those things. And I always tell my mom, I want to be a hairdresser, I want to be a hairstylist.
Okay.
But back home, when you say you're a hairdresser, you're like, you don't want to go to school, you just want to end your life washing people's hair.
Yeah.
So when we moved to Australia, I went to a hairdressing school, Melbourne College of Hair and Beauty, and I studied there for like 1 year. And I moved to Sydney. In Sydney, I work at Ruby & Co. So she's a care specialist. And I worked with her for 4 years.
Okay.
I was with her and I worked with beautiful team and beautiful people. And I moved in Melbourne. So here in Melbourne, I was like, I want to work for somebody. And I said, nah, I think it's time for me to own my own business. Like what people can do, I can still do it. So it's better for me to own my own business. So that's how Christelle Hair Official came out.
What inspires you, based on my question, what inspires you to start the Christelle Hair business? What is the root cause?
The root cause is just that what I love doing hair. So it's just my passion. I don't see myself doing other job than hair. And I don't know how I'm gonna say, but it's just like when you love doing something, I always wanna put my hand in color, put my hand in hair, braid and haircut and all those things. So that's pretty much what inspired me. And yeah, that's pretty much what I can say.
What is the biggest trend in the hair industry? Like, what is the biggest trend in the haircut and beauty? What do you normally like? What is the biggest?
The biggest
trend, yeah.
And it's color.
Color.
It's color.
Why people like color?
I love color myself, but people like color because it makes you change.
Yeah, I can see
have
color.
Yes, you have different options of what you can do. And color is just beautiful because you have balayage, you have flowers, you have different color, and other people like to mix blue, black, red, chocolate, and yeah, so it's color. I can say.
Like, you do haircut, right? When it comes to the haircut, what is the most haircut that men normally want to get?
Men.
Yeah. And don't look at my hair. Don't look at mine.
No, to be honest, young. I'll go to young and I'll go to middle age. Okay. So young people always like to leave their hair.
Okay.
Like just leave their hair and just cut on the side.
Okay.
But middle age, they like to take everything off, make me look classic and presentable.
Okay.
So let me say, everybody have different preference what they want. So it's hard to say, this is what everybody do and this is what everybody does. So it's different. It's pretty much everybody have their own preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the women, what is the most colored? What is the most like a curly haircut that they want to as well?
Women's, if it's curly haircut, most of them like trim, and some of them love layers. And in curly hair, layers is beautiful, but it's really sometimes it's hard to show. It's, especially if you have short hair, it's very difficult because curls, the more you do, the more you cut curls, it jumps back. So, but when you blush it, it looks longer. But when you cut it, it jumps back. And when it's wet, it looks longer. So, which is different for curls. But for straight hair, layers, haircut, solid haircut, it shows different personality. So other people want to keep their hair short with a little bit of volume. Other people want to have their hair long with little volume. So it's when it comes to hairdressing industry, it's very hard to say, okay, this is what people prefer the most because everybody have their own face shape. That, like me, I can say, I love haircut. Like I can put my hair all down like zero, and it'll still look good on me. But other people, when you do that, it doesn't look good on them. I can say, okay, I want to have blue. It's gonna look good on me. But when somebody else do it, it's not gonna look good on them. So it's just pretty much about what the person wants and what preference do you like about your hair and how do you feel confident to carry your hair. Because you can't have a short haircut today and you're like, I don't like it. But you already cut it short. I can't take it back long.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to get off the chat. Like, what does people know you? Like, how they, if people see you, how can they describe you?
If people see me.
Yeah. Can they describe you like someone who's professional, who knows well, who do well? You know what I mean? Like, how can people describe you?
Professional? Yes, because you have to be professional and you have to be confident of what you do. Yes. If I'm standing in front of a client and I'm not confident and I'm shaking, the person will not put their head. You will definitely say, oh my God.
Yeah,
know what
it's
she's
gonna,
doing. Yeah, so you always have to be professional and confident. So I'm confident when it does come to hair and then professional when it comes to my business. Because the more professional you are, the more clients you keep.
Yeah, I know, I understand that. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your customer coming back to you?
Be friendly, be nice, and also be a therapist. Yeah.
So when it comes to therapists, like what is the process of the therapist as a beauty salon?
We listen. We don't judge. And if you have nothing to say, you don't say anything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because I didn't study therapist, but in hairdressing, you always have to be a therapist. And because some people, when they come to do their hair, it's not because they want to have their hair done. It's because they want to come and feel comfortable in the environment where they are and talk about everything. And they want to look good when I talk to come in there. Oh, sorry, I feel so relaxed. I feel like I was talking to somebody that just listened. You know, so that's pretty much what you have to do. Like my boss used to say, listen and don't judge. Yeah.
Nice. I want to be in someone's shoes here. Let's say someone comes from a place their hair has been destroyed, what advice do you give the individual?
So, if it's an Afro person?
Yes.
If an Afro person, I'll be honest with you. Relaxer destroy hair. I'm natural.
Yeah,
relaxer really destroy hair. So I don't advise nobody to have relaxer. Because it's beautiful. You have your relax and then everything. And at the end of the day, your hair falling down. Yeah. So I will keep. If they have relaxer, I will tell them, please do not have relaxer. And if they have regrets, I will tell them. My advice will like, okay, can you remove the relaxer one and you keep your natural and we work from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about the other background?
The other background
outside of Afro.
Outside of Afro. What product you use? Shampoo and conditioner also counts, and treatments. And most our hair always have to be hydrating. Because if our hair is not hydrating and you don't use the good product, your hair get dry and break easily. Okay,
and that gets me to the next question. When it comes to the hair, like if someone wants to keep their hair nice and properly, what type of product do they need to use to maintain the healthy of their hair?
Yeah, we have different products. Like you have different ones. There's a lot of products in the market, a lot of them. But for me, I always advise my African people to use Embrace, and all curly people also to use Embrace. So it's like it's not only for Afro; it's like both sides. She's a Zimbabwe lady, and it's really good products. I use it myself, and I always use it for my daughter.
What is the name?
Embrace.
Embrace. Okay.
Yes. And it's a very good product. And she's based in Sydney, so she's an Australia product. Yeah.
Okay.
And I use it at home, and most of my clients also use it. The ones I know, most of them, I send them the website, try to buy it, and it's good. But there's different ones.
Okay. No.
Yeah, there's different products, and you just have to want the one that works for you.
Okay.
Because the one that works for me cannot work for you.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right.
And hydrating is important.
Okay.
Because it's like our body. The more you fill it with junk food, you have a bad effect of it.
Effect, yeah.
So that's the same thing with hair. You always have to fill your hair with good things. And make sure you're hydrating most of your, even once in 2 weeks.
Okay.
You go to a proper salon, you do the hydration, a very good one. You wash your hair good, hydrating, and silly press is good, but don't use it too much on your hair also, because you dry your hair and you break your cuticle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned like 1 or 2 weeks. So what is the minimum that someone have to stay once they have a haircut? What is the minimum? How long? 2 weeks or 1 week? But if it's a woman, how long women and how long men? Because men sometimes we don't care.
Men hair grow faster than women.
Yeah.
So all of us we know. Men, you guys have healthy hair compared to we.
Really?
So yeah, definitely. Men have healthy hair compared to women. Because you guys don't do nothing on your hair. You just cut it and that's it.
Yeah.
You wash and you go.
Yeah.
But women, we put color, we put different things, curly, we dry, silly press, blow dry.
Okay.
So all those things damage our hair easily. But
Okay.
which men, you guys have healthy hair. And sometimes I'm jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, so to keep your hair,
Yes.
and then to have your hair cut. For women, sometimes come back in 6 months. And some people less than 6 months. So it depends how your hair grows faster. So some people hair grows very slow. And you're like, I had my hair cut in 6 months ago, I'm ready to change. Yeah. But for hydration, you can come back every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Every 2 weeks you just come, you have a nice hair wash.
Okay.
Very nice hydrating, and yeah, it's pretty much. But for haircuts, most of the time it's 6 months.
Okay, nice. 6 months.
Yeah, because our hair take long to grow.
Yeah, so I just want to know like different of topics. Your hair there, how long that I know somebody did for you?
Actually, I did it myself.
Right, you did for yourself. Like,
Yeah.
how long did you take to do that, to finish your whole head? How long?
And it's really, really long.
Long, yeah. Like,
I started my hair. I started my hair at 10 p.m. And I finished my hair at 12.
really?
Yeah, I'm really fast when it comes to box braid.
Me, I thought if it's by yourself can take you 2 or 3 days. Just cover your hair, go do your thing, and come back. Okay.
I'm really fast when it comes to box braid. Anyone that does hair will tell you, I don't take more than 5 hours. 5 hours is, then when they say, box braid take 5 hours, trust me, you'll take 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends on the style.
So is it depend of the head as well? The big of the head, small of the head, like
Yeah.
so let's say smaller head. Will you take you 40 minutes or
Now, small
an
hair,
hour?
maybe 2 hours or 1 hour and a half.
2 hours.
Yeah, it depends if you want it longer. And some people just want normal length. So that's like 1 hour, 30 minutes. If your hair is really small. But if you have like big head like mine,
Nah.
it takes time. It takes time, yeah.
Okay.
It does, yeah.
Wow. So how many people can you serve in a day?
For braid, box braid,
Yeah.
2.
Others?
Others, 4, 5.
Okay, what is the maximum?
Maximum haircut, color. And some people want to have full head or forward. Some people want to have half head.
Yes.
And some people just want to have color.
Okay.
So you just have grow retouch, and that's pretty much, yeah. Color, 5.
Yes.
Haircut, including haircut inside. And box braid, 2.
Right.
Yeah. Because box braid take more time than color on haircuts. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I work in the salon that you will walk back to back. Like you are like, you go.
Okay.
So I was trained for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Like when it comes to the box color, I don't know if it's the box color.
Box braid.
The box braid. Box braid.
So this is box braid, and we have cornrow. We have box braid. Yes. So this is the box braid, and the cornrow is the one or back.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you do box braid at the back and cornrow at the front. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have much knowledge in that. So,
That's fine.
do you get men who wants to do box braid or?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You have men that want to do box braid, and it look good on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those musicians or?
No, just normal person. They do, and it look amazing.
No
Trust
way.
me, I love it. And also we do dreadlocks. So there's also
Yeah, dreadlocks is
also.
yeah. When it comes to the dreadlocks, like how long do you need to? How do you buy dreadlocks? Because I heard that dreadlocks is someone who had dread and cut their hair, then they sell it. Like, do you make what is the process of the dreadlock?
You buy it online.
Yes.
So you shop it online. So it's a pack of it's already made.
Yes.
And you have the tips, and then you just join.
Yes.
If it's a beginner, you just want to start right. So like, you just buy the hair online. And you start it.
Okay.
But some people also want to start fresh.
Ah,
so
okay.
which is that there's because I was raised in Nigeria, so I will just bring in the Nigerian word. They call it Dada.
Ah, okay.
So Dada is a different to dreadlocks.
Okay.
So Dada is just like natural.
Okay.
So that's your natural hair that you grow to be dreadlocks.
Wow.
So dreadlocks is like two things different. Dreadlocks is like artificial. So you made it.
Okay.
But Dada is just like you were born with Dada. So because I used to pray inside a church, so which is white garment, and I don't know if it's Nigerian people there will know.
Yeah.
I'm a Salem member, so it's a white church garment, and they used to have Dada.
Yeah.
Like a son was born and the hair is already curled to a form of Dada. So that's different to dreadlocks.
Okay.
I have free clients that have Dada,
Okay.
and I have free clients that have dreadlocks. So you can see the different of the quality of the hair as the hair done dread by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can also buy the one online, and we just add it.
Okay.
Or you can start with your. I have some clients that start with their natural hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna be out of topic here because something just came up in my head.
Yeah.
Few weeks ago, you went to an event
Yes.
in Melbourne.
Melbourne fashion
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
So and in that you posted a video that I really like.
The lady with the dread that I did the crown.
with the crown. Like how long does that take you for you to make the whole
Actually,
hair?
the
Like,
lady was there. I was doing other people's hair.
yeah.
So she was there, and then she was like, I'm going to do my own makeup.
Okay.
She's so the beautiful lady. I want to
Okay.
do my own makeup. And
Yeah.
she said, I said, you know what are you going to do for your hair? She said, I'm just going to do this. I said, you know what? Come have a seat.
Yes.
So we start making it, and everybody was like, wow. But it's just the idea. That's what they call hairstylists. You have to bring idea to the
Yes,
table.
To the table.
Yeah, hair is pretty much about, it's like a design. You have to always design.
Okay.
You always have to make something
Out of
things. And I have another one coming on the 15th of April.
Okay.
So this is like another fashion week that I'm going to be there. And there's another one also on the 29th.
Okay.
So I'm going to be there. So we're going to make things different. You're going to make people look amazing for the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Was that woman expecting that type of?
No.
Oh, okay. So that just, wow, you're so good. Wow.
For her, she just said, I have a crown. I just want to put a crown.
Okay.
That's pretty much all she was thinking. And
Okay.
the idea just came out of it. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So in the hair salon, you need to make your customer looks nice. But if they come up with a good idea, so you make the idea looks way more nicer
Yes.
by the sound of what you just
Yes.
explained. Okay. So what are you expecting on the next event coming up?
The next event coming up, that is another fashion week, and then we are having. They send us pictures of what we're gonna do, and when we get there, we can say like, okay, I like to ask them, can you show me your dress? What kind of dress do you wanna put on? And if they show me the dress, that's how the idea come out. Yeah. Because sometimes they'll show you a picture and the dress doesn't really look
It doesn't
like.
meet,
I have another one. She was Aborigine and she's gonna put on like Aborigine clothes. And I
yeah.
was like, it doesn't look nice with the hair that you're showing me. Can we do something better? So it's depending on what they're showing me and what kind of dress they're gonna wear. So that's how the idea. And you guys gonna see the picture on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to see that again on Instagram.
129.
Yeah. Like, what will you tell your people who will watch this? What is your goal and what do you want to get out of the business? Like, how would you say to your customer, like, who you are and what would you tell them?
So I will tell them, I'm Christelle and I'm your sister, I'm your brother, and I want them to come and join the family to experience different and then to join the therapy family and to also join Christelle family. Yeah.
So you call yourself a therapist when it comes to the hair. Yes. Nice. So when it comes to the hair, why do you think hair you mentioned to me before? Why, like, what is the deepest moment do you think people can use their hair as a therapist to talk to a hair salon like yourself? Like, how? Is it because they are facing tough moments?
Yeah.
Is it because they are doing something is like out of the line? Like, I'm confused there. I just because me, I go to do salon, I just sit there and they do my hair and I go.
You guys listen to
So like, how is it most of your customer are women or men? They are normally both. This is new.
I have men, I have female, and I have both.
Okay.
So I can say it's not that they sit there and start talking about their life. No, it's pretty much sometimes we women we pass through a lot, just in our house, in our business, in our marriage, and everything. We pass through a lot of things, and trust me, raising kids early is a struggle. Yeah, so sometimes I just want to talk, feel empty. Sometimes I really feel that too. Sometimes I have my friend that live in Canada and I have that one live in Sydney. And when I call Tanya on the phone, sometimes I'll just like talk. And she'll just listen to me and then she don't even give me answer sometimes. She'll listen and after she say, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And they'll just say, okay.
And
that's it. You don't have to say anything.
Wow.
So that's pretty much what hairdressers also do sometimes. You feel some people feel sad on the moment, and sometimes some of them lost their relative, and they just want to come to the salon and feel good. Like, I want to feel amazing. I want to talk to somebody who doesn't know me, who can't judge me. Because most of the time when you know somebody, you're easy to judge. But you want to talk to somebody that doesn't know you.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just talk and the person just listen. Yeah. And after, that's pretty much,
Yeah, okay. Well, we just finished. We have Christelle. I think I will bring you back again so we can continue the conversation to make sure everything goes well.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, we'll see you next time, yeah?
Bye.
See ya.